Hi, everybody. Andy Nelson. People ask me if they can protect their recipes. I get asked this quite often. Recipes are fantastic. People come up with great creative ideas. They really apply themselves. And the answer, though, largely is, and unfortunately is, no, it's actually very hard to protect or claim as one's own legally a recipe. Now, certainly you can keep a recipe quiet all you want, like the Colonel's recipe or the Coke formula or what have you. But I imagine a lot of people out there have recipes and they want to share them with the world because they can make some money off it because they've got a fantastic cookbook idea, etc. Problem is, copyright does not protect things like what we call ideas or things that are facts. And recipes under the law are kind of treated that way. And it's kind of a list of ingredients that will go into a dish or what have you. And there are typically some instructions on how to assemble the ingredients and prepare the dish. So it's considered largely factual, and it's difficult to protect it by copyright because there's no true expression, if you will. There's no real expressive qualities about it. But here's a potential workaround for those of you who want to put out that cookbook or pamphlet or what have you. Add some flair to it. That might help create copyrightable elements around the recipes, even though the recipes themselves might not be protected. Does that help you out? Maybe, maybe not. If someone's just going to lift recipes and repeat them, not a lot you can really do about that. But if you add some flair in the writing, some creative writing, you know, recipes can be very dull, very stale in the way they're delivered. But if you add some expressive qualities that still make them, I suppose, easy to follow and easy to digest, no pun intended, but add some expressive qualities, add some things that aren't required, you know, some stories about what inspired you about the dish, some little vignette about who knows what, and other things that you can add that aren't really factual or just, you know, the recipe stripped down. And if people are going to snag some of that added material you add in, even photographs and things like that. I mean, we're talking about a lot of potentially copyrightable subject matter. Again, if someone just strips the recipe by itself, probably not a whole lot anyone can do. But if the thought is that if people are going to take from your recipes, but take more of what you put in, so to speak, more of your expression, you're going to put yourself in a better position to complain about what somebody else did, and you may have a good claim for copyright infringement. So, I mean, in a perfect world, nobody does this, right? You create your recipes, you create your book, your pamphlet, and you benefit off of it. But if someone were to lift it with additional material that you created, keep hitting this thing, you may put yourself in a better position to be compensated for what you put in. So, again, if I had to give one overarching kind of suggestion, create more flair to your recipe book or recipes. Use language that's not required. You know, use some artistic flair with it. You may incorporate artwork. You may incorporate stories. You may incorporate other things that just aren't crucial or critical to just preparing the recipe itself. And you might put yourself in a better position from a rights perspective. From a deterrence perspective, maybe not, because no one's going to know what you're doing necessarily. But should you get ripped off, let's say that, you'll be in a better position to seek recourse. That's it. If you have any questions about this video, send me a message, leave me a comment, and if you know anybody who might benefit from this content, please feel free to share it with them. Until next time, bye-bye.